What's going on? It's Money by the Mile. Roll with me, grow with me. Uh, just wanted to do a video today, man, touching base on a couple things that I've been on the internet looking around, searching just for updates, just for general information, The more you know, the more you grow. Cause this is something you've probably heard 1,000 times, but this is where I want to put in on it, and I guess give a little bit of update on everything. Those of you who use drugs and in trucking, or those of you who are thinking about coming to trucking and you're using them, you're not gonna be able to hide soon enough, because in the pipes, if not this year, next year, that they're pushing and fighting for hair follicle testing just around the board. And regardless of what you use, it's gonna show. So if you're doing this, it's already companies out there that does hair follicle testing that you can't get around. If you get to your doc physical and you fail, it's a wrap for you regardless. So I'm gonna tell you, man, like, I would suggest that if you are, cut them all away. Quit trying to find little ways in and out of this. Quit thinking, oh, I can do this up until this date and, I'm be good. I'm gonna tell you something. You smoke it, you blowing it down. You thinking 30 days or 45 days is gonna be enough. They do that hair follicle test, boy. You need 3 months plus. To all those ones out there with dreadlocks, beards, fros, braids, some of the guys with the long hair, flowing hair, white guys, black guys, not a race thing, but anybody. It's gonna show pills, just any kind of opiates or marijuana or whatever it may be. If you ain't got a prescription for it, it's a wrap. There's even stipulations to prescriptions that you're gonna take that will determine if you're allowed into it or not. So my best bet, man, is don't play a game. Don't do it. Cause like I said, it's in the pipelines. It's in the working. It's gonna be hair follicle testing across the board. You can't hide from it. Period. It's gonna come. Just change with everything comes. Back in the day, I've heard stories of, these guys being able to do what they needed to do to sneak us in, hit a little bump or something, and go on about their day just to keep them up. Hey, the regulations of back in the day, you can't drive 24 hours no more. You can only drive, what's deemed safe, or per your company standards. Man, so everything changes. It's new rules to what we get into, and you may be comfortable with today. 5-10 years on down the road, you may be pissed off because you came into this field and it was this way, and it may have changed, which is any and everything that happens. The field that I'm converting from now to this trucking, I've been in it 16 years. When I came into it, things was lovely, at least to what I accepted. It was probably different before I came in, but to where it is now, it's frustrating because the way that they used to handle things and the way that they used to do things, and because of who we are as a people, we get used to things. It's easy to get comforted. It's easy to be settled. By the way, that's one thing that you never want to do is settle. So all I'm saying, man, is if you're doing drugs, the best thing to do is stop. Find you another outlet. Even with the drinking, start limiting that down. Start cutting it back. Don't get that one last turn up in, or I'm gonna do this before it's all said and done. Don't, because it's gonna be that one fatal moment that you thinking everything is all good. Not saying that it's gonna happen to everybody, but It'll happen at some point that, you know, hell, even it can cause you missed opportunities. You may run across the best deal of your career, something that's the best for you. You don't want to risk it. You don't want to look back and be like, damn, man, just because of that, I couldn't get this. Or just because of that, I had to hide away from this. Or I couldn't say yeah. Or I couldn't say yeah right now and I had to wait. And then by the time you done did your waiting, somebody else that done swooped in, clean system, clean everything, got the job. You know? So that's not to say that right now you thinking, hey, you know what I mean, I'm going to do this and I got 30 days before this physical or I got 30 days before this job. I'm good. I'm clean. You never know. You're not in the offices of these people that they're deciding of, you know, hey, let's go ahead and give it a go. You know, approved for hair follicle testing. Boom, that day. You go in there and they tell you, we need a piece of the hair. And you think in the back of your mind, oh shit, you get that stomach feeling, it's a wrap. You know it's a wrap because you played that game. Don't play that game. Just cut it. Any day now, it can be across the board for DOT to be doing hair follicle testing, even for the physicals. You know? Yeah, they're going to push more for it because it's more money for them on the line. Basically, in the fact that they can get the government funding to be able to do this. Also with the safety regulations, man, this I've looked up and that I've known people in this field for sometimes. It's a whole lot different, man. You're used to you can get on that truck 200-300 pounds like no problem for it and just be out there big as a dog stomach, you know what I mean, rubbing on the steering wheel and can't do it no man. Can't do it no more. You gotta be healthy. Hell, it's good for you to quit anyway. It don't do you no good. I understand that some things may not be harmful as others, and we all have our opinions on that. But hey, it is what it is. This is it's part of it. You know, we all got to do things that we don't want to do, but cut it out, man. Don't play that game. Don't risk yourself. You feel me? Don't lose out on that opportunity. You know, don't think like, well, hell, oh hell, I'm gonna get it in till if you feel like you want to get it in till then, you're not ready for trucking yet. You're not ready. You know, if you're not mentally ready, then you're not mentally ready. It's not to say that you know you're a failure or nothing. You're not ready. You're ready when you're ready. You know when you're ready. When you can mentally just let it go and say, hey, I'm done. I don't think about it. Nothing. Find something else to do. You know what I mean? Find you a hobby that'll suffice. I'm gonna tell you what, man, like drugs and the perception of it makes things better, yeah, to some sorts. But trust me, ain't no better feeling than seeing the world through sober eyes and a sober mind. You'll be able to recognize and, you know, your thought process is quicker. Yeah, you may have been on something for so long that you think, oh, I think better this, or I drive better this, or it's a whole lot of I can do this and just be like, fuck it. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to just say fuck it. You want to be a man, stand on your own tools, 10 toes down, and handle it. You want to be able to have your thought process firing fast. You know what I mean? You want that. You don't want to go through the world sleepy or racing. Don't kill yourself early too at the same time. Like I said, not everything is harmful as other things, but those things can be the most detrimental things to this career because some things last longer than others. You know what I'm saying. You know, we all know. You know, you can smell it. The hell with it. You know, we all have our personal views. I won't touch on that. You know, unless one of you guys, you know what I mean, comment, let me know to touch base on it, then I will. But until then, I'll keep my peace on that. You know, I'm not trying to ruffle anybody's feathers because you can't please everybody. You know, such as you walk in one neighborhood dressed a certain way, you know, like pants sagging and things like it, and people are going to look like, what the hell is he doing here? Or, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, look at that riff-raff for this and that. Go to another neighborhood, and then you can get you fresh. You know what I mean? You swagged out, you clean, you know what I mean? You swaggy. You can take that same neighborhood, wear that business suit too. Oh my God, you look so nice, you know. Look, I like your outfit. Take that same suit and go to that other neighborhood. People gonna look at you like, what the hell he doing here? Who was it? Oh. You're not gonna be able to please everybody. You're not. But take care of yourself, man. Don't do it. Don't play that game. Don't risk it. Don't think it's calculations out here. Forget these charts. Don't do it. That's the best way to handle it. Don't do it. You know. Now when you're retired and ain't got shit else to do, then hey, I mean, hey, enjoy yourself. Live your life. Shit. You know, do what it is you all wish you would have done, you know, when that time comes. But in the meantime, man, I ain't gonna keep speaking on it. Grow with me.